What's up, YouTube? What's up, guys? This is Andrew XLZ coming at y'all again with another video. So today we're going to talk about the 5 things I dislike about my Dodge Charger Scat Pack Widebody. So I'm going to show y'all a little drive around video. We're going to go over it while I'm driving. My Christmas tree's in this video. Man, y'all been really busy with work. Haven't been able to get to this tree. It's a big tree, so it takes a little bit of time. I can't just bring it all down at once, so I want to do it the right way and haven't put it away yet. So don't judge me, guys. This tree will hopefully be gone by the end of the week. So let's go. Alright, so we are on our way to go get some gas. I'm doing a little handheld video for you guys, and I'm also recording on my GoPro right there, as you guys can see. So we'll see how this works out. It's a different format. So at this point in the video, the GoPro is actually not recording. So I still got the footage of me talking. It's just going to be me holding the camcorder at the dash. Sorry guys, I didn't plan for that. So you will be hearing everything. You'll still hear my 5 points. But please keep watching. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. But yeah, this is us today. Guys, this was a very hard list for me to make. These are the 5 things I dislike about owning a Scat Pack wide body Charger. Number 1, the power to the wheels. The Charger is badass. The Scat Pack 6.4 liter engine is a badass engine. It puts the power down. However, there's times where I put the power down and I'm just spinning the tires, especially at a light or the stop sign. I'll push the pedal down, and if I'm not being gradual with it, I'm not gonna be able to take off at the light, and spinning's not winning, all right, as they say. So that's number 1. I don't like that. I like that. I love the torque. I love the power that it has, but then sometimes when I'm delivering that power, the wheels don't take it. But I am stock tires, so maybe that will change once I change in some new tires. Number two thing I do not like about the Charger Scat Pack wide body, that is the brake dust on this car. It makes a lot of brake dust. I love the brakes. See, there's another juxtaposition. I love the brakes, but I do not like the brake dust that it makes. So this thing makes a lot of brake dust. It has big old Brembos on there with the brake pads, and as soon as you wash the car, it is gonna get dusty. Now I did buy some mud flaps. I want to call them mud flaps. They're like mud flaps. They go on the Charger wide body, and it does help. It does seem to help quite a bit. I have only installed them on the rear. I had to order some more push pins. I broke some in the front trying to do it. Those are going to go on the front of the car, the front set of tires here soon. That's one thing the brake does. Number three thing I don't like about the Dodge Charger Scat Pack wide body is the headlights. So the headlights on this car are subpar. The headlights, bro, they are old school style halogen. I paid for the HID set on this Dodge Charger. You had a choice between the HID or the LEDs, and I went with the HID kit. It was supposed to be more, but honestly it doesn't really do much. The LEDs look better on some of the cars I've seen, and it's kind of weird. I wish I would have done that. Also, the LEDs are easier to change. These headlights are ballast HID bulbs, so they are really in there. They're kind of like clipped in there 2 times. You got to rotate something. I'll do a video on it. It's not easy to take these out. It's not as simple as some other cars I've had. It is definitely more difficult, which it doesn't add up for me, because if it's gonna be more difficult, I'm okay with things being more difficult to replace, to install, but it has to be justified. Like in a Mercedes, for example, working on that car is a little bit more difficult, but the quality of it's really good. and the technology is really good. I don't expect myself to be able to handle or work on the technology of the Mercedes-Benz compared to the Dodge Charger technology. The Dodge Charger technology is way more back, but it's really hard to install. I don't like that. Like on my GMC, man, I could work on that thing all day. It's pretty modern. It's a 2018, and I can work on it. It's not that difficult for me to work on. I like that about that car. Still modern, but easy to work on. It feels American to me. These headlights, these bulbs, they're a pain in the ass to swap out, which I'm gonna do. It's just, I wish it was simpler. All right, that's number 3. Number four. This is really one of the only dislikes I have, honestly. Expensive to modify this car. This car is this car's badass. It's just to modify it, I'm talking the engine to be specific, and like speed and performance modifications. The 6x4 doesn't take it that well. Now you can do it, but it just costs some money. Now modern engines like the Mustang 5.0, Chevy LT engines like on the Camaro, the Corvette, you can modify those, and with stock internals you can get some more power out of them. And then if you want more, of course, you got to upgrade that. From the get-go on the Dodge Charger 6.4, you got to upgrade. You got to upgrade the internals. You got to do a lot of different things if you want to add boost to it, etc., etc. You can't do that on this car here. So that's one of the things I don't like about it. It's not a big deal. I actually put that in mind when I bought this car, that I wasn't gonna be doing any mods to it. I was gonna enjoy it right at the get-go, have fun driving it, and that's what it's for. Number 5, and at this point it's getting a little hard to think of stuff to dislike and like or not like. Number 5, the gas. Pumping psych. No, I already knew when I got this car it was gonna be expensive and it was gonna be a lot of gas into it. I'm okay with that. Number 5 actually is that these things get stolen, man. They get stolen left and right. You hear about it all the time on the news, especially where I live. These get jacked quite often, and it's one of the things that you wish Mopar would have done a little bit more security into this car. I shouldn't get so much extra cost. I shouldn't be putting so much extra cost towards security on this car right at the get-go, but it's one of the things you need to. But once again, you know, it goes into it. Now, I wouldn't mind paying so much in security mods like kill switch, etc., if my insurance for this car wasn't so high. Because as soon as I get this car, insurance goes up like crazy. I have brand new cars, and this one's the reason my insurance went up like a lot. It's really expensive to insure this car, at least where I live, right? So the 5 things of the Dodge Charger Scat Pack wide body that I do not like. Other than that, I love this car. It is super fun to drive. We'll make a 5 things I do like about this car, and it'll be more of a love than like, because I do like this car a lot. Making this list is gonna be titled as hate, but there are more things that I dislike. I don't really hate anything about this car. I really do like it. A bonus dislike, the price. This car's pretty expensive for what it is. I wish it was a little cheaper. It's a dislike, but I wish for the power and the price you could get something with a little bit more power. We'll make another list later once I have more miles in the car. That is all I got right now. Y'all stay tuned for the next video. Hopefully I will be shooting the 5 things I like or love about this car. It's a badass car. Can't really complain about it. Those are just dislikes. I knew what I was getting into. I knew I really liked this car. Thanks for watching, you guys. Peace.